In today's video, I would like to talk about moisturizing, chemical or hybrid sunscreen that are suitable for combination and dry skin. So if you think like it's your thing and you're curious about sunscreen, let's dig in and keep watching my video. And I would like to start with sunscreen number 1. I recently finished Burrito Daily Go to sunscreen. This sunscreen was reformulated, and as many of you know that Purito recalled their sunscreens before, and especially chemical one. So this one is a hybrid SPF and it contains physical and chemical filters, and I would say that this sunscreen will be suitable for extremely dry skin. I know that some people who have combination skins, they really loved it as well, but I would say that I liked it because I apply it on my washed face in the morning, so I don't apply anything underneath, and it works best that way. So if you like to have minimal skincare routine in the morning and you just woke up, wash your face with a splash of water or foaming cleanser, after your face is dry, you apply this one and it really moisturizes very well. And I also used it on airplane as well, because as you know, on airplane your skin tend to dry out faster and more frequently. So I used this one and it didn't dry my skin and my skin felt very fine. Another sunscreen that I love so much is by Benton Airfield UV Defense Me Sun Cream. This sunscreen gives me natural finish, and I will repeat that I have combination skin. This sunscreen has rosemary scent, so if you are not into scents in your sunscreen, you might skip this one. But in general, I love this sunscreen because it gives my skin natural finish. Benton Airfield Chemical Sunscreen, also very easy with reapplication. I didn't find myself with any difficulties. It actually stinged my eyes a little bit, but again, it's very personal. Sometimes I don't like some sunscreen, chemical sunscreen, because I apply it too close to my eyes, and then after some time, after a few months, I decided to go back to the same sunscreen and it didn't sting my eyes at all. So it actually depends how you apply it, and maybe you sweat and that's why sunscreen kind of like moves to your eyes or something like that. But this one, I would say that is the most affordable sunscreen, chemical sunscreen that gives natural finish, because most of the sunscreens that are chemicals, they are more moisturizing and more rich and more nourishing than mineral sunscreens. So that's why they're more suitable for dry skin types. Another sunscreen that was reformulated is by klairs All Day Airy Sunscreen. So this sunscreen is chemical sunscreen. I also reviewed this on my channel before. I have a separate video. I will link it in the description box below so you can check it out. In general, this sunscreen very similar to Purito Go to sunscreen that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. It's very moisturizing. It gives dewy finish. It's very suitable for those who have dry skin. I found myself that it's a little bit too much for my skin, and especially if you live like in humid country, humid climate, maybe it's not your jam. But in general, I would say that it stung my eyes a little bit. But again, for now, I decided to skip the sunscreen and work on the sunscreens that are open already. And I would say that in winter, it should work just fine for those who have dry and combination skin. About stinging eyes, again, try to apply it not too close to your eyes, and I'm sure you will be fine. Reapplication was a little bit tacky finish, so I would say that as a first application, it's very easy spreadable sunscreen. Well, you can see it in my separate video that I'm going to link it in this video in the description box below. Another sunscreen that is hybrid means that chemical and physical filters are in this sunscreen. So this one is by Metaforet 12 PM Calming Sunscreen. The only con of this sunscreen that I found is that it's a PA+++. So most of the sunscreen that I mentioned in this video have PA+++, 4 pluses. So this one, I would say that it's also like a lotiony consistency and texture of the sunscreen. It spreads easily. And the con of the sunscreen that I found is that it can peel peel after a few hours when you're about to reapply. It doesn't have a scent, but I think it has like alcohol content, and it smells a little bit like alcohol to me, but in general I would say that it's a nice sunscreen to use it every day, not for outdoor activities as well, because it might melt with your sweat immediately. Only if you're like doing some casual activities every day, this is perfect. And I think it's also not that expensive. I think you can get it on Amazon as well. Another sunscreen that I'm testing recently, and I received it recently from Skin 1004. It's Madagascar Centella Waterfield Sun Serum. It's very buttery, melting texture that I don't even have time to hold it on my fingers. So I need to spread it kind of like immediately. And again, every single time I test a new sunscreen, I try to test it on bare face, just washed face, after it's dry. And I would say that this is another sunscreen that gives natural finish together with Benton Airfield. That is also a very affordable version. The only con that I would say about the sunscreen that it's in the tube, and maybe palm wouldn't work later towards the end of the sunscreen, because right now it's very full packaging. But in general, I would say it's very nice minimalistic packaging, and it's very nice to dispense it and to reapply and apply. I didn't have problems with thinning eyes, and I didn't have a problem with shininess throughout the day. But again, everyone's skin type is personal, and it doesn't depend sometimes on the sunscreen, because what I'm going to recommend you might not like or you will like a lot. So you always need to try it yourself and see how it goes. So this one, as far as I remember, contains 4 chemical filters, so it gives very nice protection. So it's PA+++, 4 pluses. And I guess this is all for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have enough recommendation of chemical sunscreen that are suitable for dry and combination skins. They can be used in summer and in winter and in spring as well. How you going to use it with skincare underneath or not underneath, nothing underneath, it depends on you. But I like to apply chemical sunscreen most of the time on bare face after I just wash my face in the morning. So this way I don't end up with like a lot of oil on my face, because again, my skin is combination, and I try to not to saturate my skin with a lot of oils, because chemical sunscreens are more nourishing, richer textures than mineral sunscreens. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next videos. And don't forget to like, comment if you have any question, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you liked it, and I will see you in my next videos, and bye bye.